I love Missoula because I feel comfortable here, and my grandparents have been here since the 50s. We moved in and kind of thinking of possibly buying something, and then the pandemic hit, and that kind of threw everything out. There's 5 of us, my husband Jake and I, my daughter Chloe, who is now 12, my daughter Mackenzie, who is 10, and my son Bryson, who is 6. We were thinking we were gonna have to move in with my parents, and maybe even moving out of Montana. My whole family's here, so leaving would have been very emotional.
When we met Amanda, she was one of several residents over on River Road that were facing potential displacement.
In 2021, the rental vacancy was like 0.5% in Missoula, so very, very low. It was very hard for renters.
Like many Missoulians who rent their homes, Amanda didn't have many good options for where to go if her home were to go up for sale on the regular market.
Luckily, the NMCDC and NeighborWorks had just developed a land trust cooperative model, and that made it possible for Amanda and her neighbors to join together and purchase their homes collectively.
The cooperative contains 14 different units, different homes, right off of River Road. Some of them are duplexes, some of them are manufactured homes, and there's a few single-family homes as well.
We are at my home on Hendrickson, and we are getting a new roof. We're going down our list, figuring out what's priority, getting everything updated that's needed updated for quite some time, so it feels pretty good to be able to get it done. Definitely not something that I would put much work into if I was just renting, because it's going to somebody else, making somebody else's property look great. So now that it's ours, definitely putting more work into it. My 3 children, they're happy that they get to stay here. My son has never lived anywhere else but here.
This is how tall I will be with skates. I'm like in 4th grade when I wear these.
And the fact that they get to express themselves in their room, like we've painted the room, so they're happy that they don't have just white walls anymore, so they're definitely happier.
I kind of chose the blue because it's a little more toned down, and I feel like more muted colors make it cozier in here. So I play guitar, clarinet, trumpet, keyboard, and drum set, which is in the garage. Kind of like rock, metal, loud. I don't think Mackenzie likes it very much because of how different it is from her music.
So they're mostly all albums. Speak Now, Folklore, Midnights, 1989, Lover, Swifty, and Antihero. My cat, Maddie, or Madison, she kind of sings with me most of the time.
I think like me really knowing that we were gonna own the house is when we started talking about remodeling and changing a bunch of things. I remember just being super excited finding out I can paint.
So when housing co-ops form, they need to elect a board of directors. And right at the beginning, I started noticing that Amanda was just emerging as a strong leader in her community.
Brittany from NMCDC was like, Amanda, I have you as president. And I said, all right, as long as I get help.
We're really lucky to have Amanda be one of the co-op members for River Rocks Cooperative. She mentioned that she was pretty shy at the beginning and uneasy or maybe apprehensive about going and talking to her neighbors, but she's really grown up beyond that. She's really become a go-to contact for us as president of the board, whether contractors are coming to the property or whether we need to get in touch with a certain neighbor, she's always willing to go that extra mile and make that connection and build that relationship.
Most recently, she actually volunteered to come answer questions for residents of a potential new cooperative.
Should we introduce Amanda?
Yeah. At our last board meeting, Hannah had mentioned that they were meeting up with some more people, and I just kind of was like, hey, if you need somebody to come talk to that's been in there, I'd love to tell people about it and get people in on it because I think it's a great experience. Being on the board, it's definitely helped me open up, just giving me more confidence that I can do it. I don't have to worry about if we're gonna get that 30-day notice that we're gonna have to move. I get to breathe easy now. My dream for Missoula, it would be more co-ops, because I know a lot of Missoulians that have been here for a long time, the price of stuff is pushing them out, so you can come together as a group of neighbors.